How's it going, Fish fam? Welcome back to a brand new video. If this is your first time checking out the channel, what's up? My name is Gabe. You can also find me at SpartnFish pretty much everywhere on the internet. Speaking of pretty much everywhere on the internet, just so you know, I'm currently live on Twitch. We're currently streaming. Next time, tune in. Come hang out for the streams. I stream at least once a week. Usually on Tuesdays. Today I'm streaming on a Wednesday, which if you were subscribed to the channel, you would already know the reasons for that because you would have seen them in the posts on my channel. You would have seen those announcements. Or if you follow me on Twitch, you would have seen those tweets. Or if you go down in the description, the Discord is always linked down below. So you could just join the Discord and talk to me pretty much whenever. We can talk about anime, manga, gaming stuff. We do game nights usually like once a week. So if you're interested in any of that, make sure you join the Discord. Otherwise, let's just get into it. I know right now I'm not gonna do as many chapters as I did in the last Ao Ashi manga video because my voice was cooked. And let's be honest, I just kind of wanted to get through all the tryouts. So yeah. Let's just get straight into it and we'll go from there. We'll see how far we can get today. Probably like 5 chapters, maybe 4 or 5. I don't know. I know there's a lot of chapters and it's going to be a while to get through all of them. So I hope you're here for a long journey, because, I mean, if you follow my channel at all, I'm sure you're used to it by now. My main show that I started my channel with is One Piece, so long journeys is kind of our thing. I don't know. Alright, let's get into it. We're scrolling because we can't read Japanese. We're scrolling. Okay. Results. It's Hannah, right? It's been so long since I watched the anime, I forget, like, everyone's name except for Ashito. Ashito. Jesus. I wanted to say, like, Mahito from JJK. 3 weeks later. Get it? It's like from SpongeBob? Okay. No? Nobody got it? Alright. Okay. Wasn't funny. I'm a boomer. I get it. Alright, let's go. Yes, back in his quiet fishing village. Ashito! Hey Ashito! So do you know the results of your exam yet? Nope. Hold on, Ashito, are you really helping out at your mom's place? That's unusual. So what if I am? He's been at it yeah, because he feels bad. Because he feels bad. Because they paid all that money to send him there. In about 3 weeks from the day it was held, they said they'd tell me whether I had passed the exam or not. And today it marks exactly 3 weeks since then. Today we're holding a party for Ashito. I finally got my hands on one of those football-only magazines. Look! Whoa, geez, why so secretive, man? Going to take the test while keeping quiet about it? Still, there sure aren't many articles about youth football in here. I was sort of hoping there could have been something about it in here. Yeah, totally. Esperion Youth takes Premier League's first place. Huh? Even people who play football like us don't know all that much about it. Isn't it getting way too little attention? Yeah, that is kind of a small article for something about like a Premier League youth team. But you see, Ashito's a really cool guy, ain't he? He scored a goal at the very last exam against that ridiculously good youth team, didn't he? Well, did he really do that? Then he's got some real chances of getting in, right? He's gonna be special then, huh? I'm a genius. Yeah, a real genius. But what if he stops getting in Dutch? Won't he just forget about us? Yeah, definitely. He's gonna be too famous. What's the Rick Ross? I'm gonna blow up, then act like I don't know nobody. That's why if he really does make it, what should we do? Because he would be leaving for Tokyo, right? So I'm sure he must be thinking a lot about stuff, right? Damn. The only thing he's thinking about is the fact that he probably didn't make it. Well then, Shun, I'm going to sleep. I have to cover tonight's shift at work. Close the shop when you're done. Hey kids, I'll let you have as much shaved ice as you want, so make sure to tell your parents to come and check out this place, okay? I mean, that's how you do it. That's how you do marketing. That's how you do marketing. You give all the kids shit for free, so that way they drag their parents there and make their parents pay for them later. Genius. Genius. Mom has not asked a single thing about the exam since I came back from Tokyo, and I haven't heard anything from her either. We haven't brought up that subject at all. Ashito, your book's upside down. You may try to play it off and pretend you're not nervous about the exam results, but you haven't been catching any sleep at all, have you? Oh, you're right. Look at those bags under his eyes. So cute. Nah, well, of course I'm really nervous about it, but I've done all I could and I've prepared myself for the worst. Regardless of whether I pass this exam or not, I'll definitely become a professional soccer player. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. And then they were like, damn, you son of a bitch. All right, you're in. And yet, even if I pass, it may be too much for me to go on to Tokyo on my own. But, you know, in the end, I think I really do want to pass. Of course you do. You're not Nagi, bro. I'm sorry to bring up Blue Lock. I'm sorry. I got Blue Lock on the brain. We just finished reading 2 chapters. They brought back fucking Nagi. Fucking Nagi, bro. I want to pass. Thanks to that geezer Fukuda. The time I played in Nihime in Tokyo, I could feel all the love I have for football in just one day. If I could witness the football I have experienced then, I'd like to see it once again, while under that geezer's gaze. Hey, it's about time you guys leave. Mom will get back soon, and we don't want her to be upset. Hey, Ashito, what's that you've got in your pocket? A letter? Oh, this? This is something I got. Read it after you get back home. Promise me. Hold on, what is this about? You got a letter from a girl? From the coach's sister? She's really romantic if she even went as far as writing you a love letter, dude. Bro found a way to bring Nagi into this. That's true. You know, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm a professional Nagi hater. There are professional Nagi glazers, like that boy Barasuda. I am not one of them. Professional Nagi hater. Proud of it. It ain't like that. I read it, but I don't really get what this is about. Yeah, she wrote you a meal plan, brother. All right, I've never actually seen the meal plan. Is it a good meal plan? Let's see. Niratama mixed with small sardines, yogurt and banana, mushroom miso soup, natto tomato slices. Okay. That is afternoon. Thinly sliced strips of daikon, boiled meal, Caesar salad, rice, grapefruit, seaweed. Okay. With deep fried chicken. Okay. Two hot dog. Maybe this is the meal plan because he's poor. This is not that good. This is not that good of a meal plan. This is not that good of a meal plan. I'm gonna be honest. This is not a very good meal plan. I know, like, it's for soccer, so it doesn't necessarily need to be that high protein, but it's like he's kind of, I'm not okay. I'm not. We're not gonna get too in. We're not gonna get too in depth into this. This is, in my opinion, not a very good meal plan. Moving on. Wow, it's all handwritten, so detailed. Did she plan it all herself? Also, she had to have done this in like 20 minutes. Because she had to do it after the game ended and before he left. Right? So she did it in like 20 minutes at most. Does she want to be a nutritionist or what? Nah, that's not it. I mean, well, I don't know, maybe. But it's thanks to her support I was able to show my skills at the exam. There's a phone number written in here. Hey, yo! She's the coach's sister, so what if that kid already knows the exam results? Isn't it too hard to just keep on waiting, even though you're so nervous? Wouldn't it be okay if you just asked her directly? Bro, I know it's a phone. Why does it look like in the panel that he's holding a gun to his fucking head? Why did they draw it in a way where it looks like he's just holding a gun straight to this kid's head? Yeah, everyone's just smashed up against the glass waiting. Hello? Oh, Ashito, you've got a letter. It was inside the mailbox. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. I'm sorry, but I couldn't help taking a peek inside. Alright, Mom, that's okay. That's okay, Mom. That's okay. Mr. Ashito Aoi would like to inform you that results of the selection exam held at Tokyo City Esperion's facilities are as follows. Admitted. Congratulations. Bro, that's such an insane fucking moment. That is such an insane moment. Look at how proud that mom is. Well, it looks like football has snatched you for good. She's so proud and so scared. They did such a good job of like the single mom relationship in this manga. Like they did such a good job depicting it. Because like she's trying her best, you know, to do everything for him. But at the same time, it's like, you know, she knows she can't do everything that he wants to. W mom actually gives a shit. Isagi's parents didn't care until after he went pro, until after he became the leader of the World Cup team on the national stage. That's when his parents were like, huh, you know, maybe this soccer thing is serious. Well, it looks like football has snatched you for good. She's like, who the fuck is calling me right now? Wasn't that the voice of your mom earlier? I could hear it all. What did she mean by football snatched you up for good? Didn't you have that talk with your mom yet? Ashito! Huh? Well, I haven't talked with her. She had to work tonight, so she went straight to the store after that. What the heck, does your mom not support you on this or what? Or wait, don't tell me that she actually went all the way to Tokyo to the exam and came back home without telling me you were going. What an awful son you are, and by the way... Okay, I'm not reading all that, bro. I'm not reading all that. What am I even doing talking about this with you? Ashito, you're talking with the coach's sister, right? Can you ask her something for me? What did she mean by giving you this meal schedule inside the letter? Does she want you to follow this plan exactly as it's written? Ah, nah, there's no way you can do that. Yeah, because it's a horrible plan. It's a bad plan. breakfast should never consist of 2 hot dogs and other things. That's a fucking crazy thing to say. But what I mean by that is you need to have a balanced diet. Of course, it's true that sports require you to use your body, but football is a sport where you also use your head, so it's really important that your brain is nourished as it possibly can be. Besides, I think the planning I prepared is actually quite balanced. Isn't that right, big bro? Yeah! Hands-free mode. Looks great, and while preparing the meal plan must have been a lot of work. No, she did it in 20 minutes. It was not a lot of work. So, what do you think about following through with it? Now, hold on a sec. Hello, if I'm recalling correctly, your name is Hannah, right? Yeah. I met her right in the middle of the... Okay, so is he gonna be like, yeah, you only had 20 minutes? She's the strangest girl in all of Tokyo. Even on that day, she spoke sharply to me and meddled in my business in every possible way. So I don't really know the truth behind those words. And that's why did you even bother doing all this stuff for me? Well, why indeed? But more importantly, you should really talk about it with your mom. That's crucial. I mean, she is not wrong, right? Because, like, bro, if you're making a huge change like this, like, you have to have some sort of a support system behind you. Because if you're just trying to do this on your own, and, like, you have no one to rely on and no one to, like, talk to or get feedback from, what the fuck? Like, you're cooked from the jump, you know? You need other people. You need other people. Alright. I've got no clue whatsoever about why this girl is scolding me, but I do think exactly the same. Sorry to interrupt, but that stuff about mom and all that, that's the first time I've heard of it. To be honest, I was just as surprised. Yeah, I've only ever seen her mighty strong-willed side until now. I chose to ignore mom's feelings and even went to Tokyo. Well, as I thought, I guess I'll have to. Oh, this is bad. I drank too much. Yeah, the bartender just gets drunk off her ass. It looks like football has snatched you for good. I'm stupid. Why did you say that, you stupid woman? So pathetic. Damn. She's worried about guilt tripping her son. This might be too weird to apologize now. So first, I'll talk to him as usual. As usual. Afterwards, we'll talk about that, and... You hearing, Hannah? Well, as I... okay, so this is what she's walking in on. I'll let her be at ease. I'll let mom be at ease. If I manage to become a professional player, I'll be able to earn money. Besides, I'm quite dumb, so I don't think I'll be capable of earning that much money in my life in any other way. So that's why I'll focus on becoming a pro, no matter what. Okay. But me going to Tokyo will become quite the burden on mom, so I'll have to think of some other. I'm back! Yeah, just fucking kicks the door in. What the heck are you kids even doing? The phone's even in hands-free mode too. Who the hell are you even talking to this late? We're talking with someone from Asperion, but they're the but they're the ones shouldering the phone bill. Sure, but there's still the electricity bill to pay, damn it. It's really late, so go to sleep already. You're 100 years too early to be thinking about being on the phone like this until this late in the night. Ah, shoot, the phone's still. Who is this? If you're from Asperion, then the next time you call us, think a bit more about the proper time to do it. Yeah, just Hannah zonked out of her mind. Moreover, since we're talking now, might as well say it. I want to know how much it would cost to send Ashito all the way to Tokyo. His school fees, his lodging fees, meal costs. I want to fully discuss everything I've just mentioned. Do you mean me? Isn't this person's voice kind of childish? Yeah, I'm from Esperion. I'm quite young, but I'm from Esperion. Let's see, the Esperion fees. Damn, she had the whole school calendar like pulled out, ready to go. I can also explain those parts you mentioned just now. Mom went on deep detail with Hannah and the organization itself regarding the funding and fees. This means for me to go to Tokyo, we're being decided in the blink of an eye right in front of me. But in the end, without my eyes being able to meet hers, with me unable to properly voice my feelings to Mom, spring arrived. Damn. Alright. I know what moment's coming up. Orange. Yeah, I know what part's coming up. Okay. Mom, can we talk? Ashito, have you gotten taller? Yeah, a little bit. I knew it, so it's a growth spurt. Then I won't pack up the clothes too small for you. Your shoe size was a 41, right? My size? Yeah, but Mom, that's not... Okay, all packed up. I don't think I've missed anything. Well then, do your best. I won't be able to see you off, though. The chat we had right before I left, we were unable to talk until the very end. Well, that's how it is. Ashito Aoi's going to join a football club in Tokyo, so he'll be moving alone there this spring. Most of the students here will go to a high school here in Futami, but for Aoi, going to Tokyo is a very important decision. He'll have to start training with his new team as soon as possible. And so, as sudden as it may be, Aoi will be leaving for Tokyo today. Therefore, he won't be able to graduate with all of you. He has to leave pretty soon, but he wanted to see your faces one last time. He came by right before class and asked me. Let's give him a round of applause. Damn, bro, you didn't tell anybody? You didn't tell them until the day you were leaving? I mean, I've done that before, but yeah, I did it at work one time. I mean, I gave them notice, but people that I work with, listen, I'm not saying I'm a good person. I'm just saying, damn, don't do what I did. Do as I say, not as I do, you know? Type shit. How did your last farewell go, Ashito? That's right, you kept it a secret from everyone else that you were going to leave today. Why was that? I'm not good with depressing stuff, especially when it comes to the football club guys. I definitely didn't want them to come see me off today. Probably got bad news for you, bud. Those guys' sad, teary faces, I don't want to see any of that. Ashito, if there's something you miss or need over there, just tell me, okay? I'll send it to you right away. In the end, this last half year, you were only capable of talking with the club people over the phone. I cannot imagine how your life in Tokyo will be at all at this rate. That's why you should give your thanks to that Hannah girl. I mean, it's already amazing that she devised that weekly meal plan, but she also answered any questions we had and reassured us on the parts we were most concerned. She went to great lengths to explain everything in detail while making it easy to understand. Even Mom was really thankful to that girl. Even Mom. Well, maybe she should listen to her son a bit more. Alright, bro, don't be all hella negative about it right now. I was never able to talk directly with Mom, damn it. Whenever I tried to have a serious talk with her, she just changed the topic. I don't even know what to do anymore. Well, her not coming to see you off is surprising. I guess that's just how she is. Nothing I can do about it. It's too bad I didn't get to talk things out with Mom, but from now on, even if I have to crawl to get there, I will become a pro. I've been doing nothing but worrying meaninglessly, only thinking about Mom, not being able to focus on football. I'm a miserable man, that's all I am. Yeah, that's why it's fine now. But you see, bro, I've already decided it. Today I'll leave Ahime with a smile on my face. From here on out, I must become stronger. Yeah, bro, you thought you were just gonna leave? You thought you were just gonna leave? We weren't gonna say anything? What the hell? What the hell? Ain't no way. Man, pedaling at full speed since morning just to get here was tough. There would be no meaning if you were to get here before us, right? Well, we arrived earlier than expected, so we're getting impatient. You guys, why aren't you at school? You see, after you left the classroom looking all dignified, as the football club's advisor, this is something I cannot... Yeah, exactly. The coach was like, yeah, get out of here, bro. Y'all gotta go. Too bad it didn't go like you planned, huh? It was so obvious you were faking it. That's so uncool. Smile, Ashito. Oh, well, what can I do now, huh? Let's take some pictures. Truth is, we wanted to be with you in high school. But let's play football together again, man. Yeah. Whenever and wherever that may be. Bro, just trying to remind himself to smile. Having to, like, force himself, because otherwise he just immediately break down. Just, like, has to keep yelling it to himself in his head. I was only able to keep on playing football thanks to all of you, so I'll become the best pro player in the world. That goes for you too, bro. I'll give it my all for your sake. What's that? Is it part of my luggage? This is from Mom. She gave it to me. It's something for you to open after you're inside the train. Yeah, I remember. I remember what's coming. I remember. Hold on. Got fucking ads popping up. Bink. 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 Alright. 22. There we go. To Ashito. She said you should... Yeah, okay. We got there. Yeah. Inside the bag he gave me, there was this envelope. It's probably a letter. Also, I don't know what's inside this, but it weighs quite a bit. I've told you to time and time again. The important things are said in person, so look at me in the eyes when you talk. I hate those who try to avoid facing their responsibilities. You hear me? Bro, at 7... Wait, Shun is only a year older than him? Wait, Shun is only a year older? So he's a freshman in high school right now? Basically, like, running a fucking restaurant by himself? What the fuck? She repeated that innumerable times when we were kids. And then a letter? This is like the opposite of what she preached about. Yeah, most of the time, things people say are a lot different than the things they do. Because they're telling you the correct thing, but doing the correct thing is usually really hard. So most people will say something different than what they actually end up doing. Be something really hard for her to say. Breakup letter from Noriko Aoi. After taking in consideration my dumbass son's decision of leaving and going to Tokyo, without even looking back while disregarding his family's frail, I'll therefore assume that... What? Excuse me? P.S. Beside this parcel, there's a collection of perverted magazines you dumbass left behind. Never come home. What the fuck? Even if it was something like that, she would say it in person. Perhaps if this letter is packed with lonely and sad words, then... Oh shit! Bro got the Amex now? He got the gold card? To Ashito. Firstly, I'm sorry I couldn't be there to see you off. Now I know you've tried to talk to have that talk with me for the last half year. And I'm sorry for avoiding you. I'm not good with depressing things. I'm also selfish. That's why I'm sorry. I attached a bank book to this letter. Even though we will be paying for your school tuition, that is for you to use for your daily necessities. We don't really know how much you will need for your other expenses. Besides, if I keep this much money around, I'll probably just spend it on the shop, so for that reason, I'll leave this sum in your hands instead. Use it carefully. 200,000? About... Is that? Oh, 1,800. I thought that said 18,000. I was like, oh shit. That's a lot to give an 8th grader. I'll say it once more. Even though you tried to talk about it many times, I'm sorry for running away from it. The truth is, I already knew about the things you wanted to tell me the most. The night you passed the exam, I heard it as I was standing in the entrance. That was enough. Thank you, Ashito. To say all of this directly may be a bit too much for me. Please understand. Hold on, stop. What the heck, Mom? This isn't like you at all. No way, I can't read this anymore. Looks like I'll be laughing all the way to Tokyo. Yeah, alright, bro. I'm about to tear up. I don't even know your mom. Come on, man. I'm sorry I never bought you proper boots for playing. So as a farewell gift... My only worry is that short fuse you've got. I've seen how much you have worked for all of this. I've come to understand how determined you are. Even if I can't afford much, I'm still your mother. So I've always wanted to support you in anything you wanted to do. And I've never once thought of it as a burden. But I'm not the only one. There are many people willing to support you and cheer you up whenever you need. People you have met until now and people I believe you'll meet in Tokyo. Please continue to be grateful to them. Lastly, I don't really know much about football. Alright, Isagi's dad. Okay. I don't know if you're good at it or not. Okay, Mom, come on! I got chosen to be on the Aspirian youth soccer team. Come on! And I don't know whether you'll become a pro or not. I don't care about any of that. It matters all the same, because no matter what happens in the end, I will still be proud of you. Alright, come on, Mom. I mean, that's a W Mom speech right there. That's a W Mom speech. It's been like that since the day you were born. Never forget that, no matter what. Damn, dude, I'm about to tear up reading a manga. Goddamn. Don't get injured. Stay healthy every day. Dedicate everything you've got to your beloved football. You can do this, Mom. Yeah, bro, the aura. The aura. The aura coming off the boy Ashito. Why are we having these weird loading issues? What the hell? Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Bro, what? Twice? Really? To pull a fucking pop-up back? Hello? Y'all thought that was funny? Pulling pranks? I'm gonna crash out. I'm going to crash out. Do it one more time. See what happens. Do it one more time. I fucking dare you. Okay, that's it. I'm fucking killing this website. That's it. I'm going to kill this website. Fine. I'm not going to download the image like what a normal person would do. Holy shit, I am. Ha! Fucking idiot. Stupid ass. Stupid ass fucking website. Got your ass. Ha! Got your ass. Okay. Alright. 23. Oh, are you joking? Fucking G2A out right now? Alright. Okay, I can... Yeah, I should have time to do one more chapter, I think, right now. Yeah. Okay. It's been 6 hours after leaving Futami, and after riding the Shinkansen the whole way. Okay, I got it right. Okay. I made it to Tokyo. Ah yes, Kuribayashi. The tender age of 16, the high schooler got a call. Coach Garcia, we called him based on his brilliant future, from the junior team to the first squad. It's all thanks to Spirion for raising me as a player. This guy's really cool. Although he's only 1 year old. Wait, so that means Ashito is 15? Ashito is 15 going into high school? I guess it's not that weird. Wait, no, because Japan has 3 years, so I guess it makes sense, right? 15 to 16, 16 to 17, 17 to 8. I guess it makes sense. Yeah. No, I don't know why. It's yeah. The fact that his brother is only 16 then, but seems to be like not going to school and basically like responsible for half the money they're bringing in is, that sucks, dude. He might even debut at the Pro League already. There are really guys like him at J-Youth. Next stop is Shinagawa. After Shinagawa, the destination will be Tokyo. That's right, unlike normal high school football, the J-Youth is tied directly to the Pro Leagues. If I perform well on J-Youth, I might even make it to the J-League, despite being a high schooler. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I want to put these on. To our new members, on March 15th at 6 p.m., please meet at the clubhouse entrance. First practice match with the new members. March 16th, Saturday, 10 a.m. I went to the clubhouse back when I had to do the selection exam, so no problems on that front. But more importantly, in the schedule it says there's a J-Youth team meeting planned tomorrow with all the newcomers. Apart from me, will there be any other recruits from the selection exam? Tachibana, Otomo, those two were the ones who made it with me until the very last interview. I ended up hesitating, so I didn't ask Hannah about them, but I really hope they passed. Tokyo, current stop Tokyo. As you'd expect, there are a lot of people here. The bus takes about 30 minutes. Since it drops me right in front of the clubhouse, I think this is the best way for me not to get lost. Let's see. We're supposed to gather at 6 p.m. in front of the clubhouse, so I still have plenty of time to kill before I get there. Yeah, it's Deguchi. He's at the main grounds. They're already practicing. Okay. First team practice. Oh, shit, okay. First team practice? Japan's national team main forward, Tomotsu Deguchi. Okay. Japan's national team, also from Esperion. See, I don't think we talked about this in the anime, like, at all. But there's people on the national team that play for Tokyo Esperion. Okay. 211 games? That's Nanba, the center. Okay, so there's a center back and the center forward are both on Esperion. Okay. Players I've only ever seen on the screen of my TV are training right in front of my eyes. But wait, I'm also an Esperion player now. I shouldn't forget that. Donvik, midfielder, Tokyo City Esperion, plays for Croatia's national team. Damn, bro, that's cool as fuck. He's on their youth team, bro. He's on their youth team. Leon Gargano, he played in the Premier League. Context, Ashito is not a J-League fan. He's into European football instead. Okay, I mean, he still knows who plays on the Japanese national team, though. Very clearly. Plays for Uruguay's national team. Okay, so they have... Yeah, damn, bro. They got a stacked team. 2 people from Japan's national team, person from Uruguay's national team, Croatia's national team. Croatia's national team. But, you know, you're that kid from the selection exam. Yeah, I know you. I remember that unique hair. You scored a goal at the exam, didn't you? Oh, that bag. Could it be you're moving to the dorms? So you passed the exam? Yeah. That's great. Congratulations. I knew you had it in you to pass. You really worked hard at the field. You really did. You showed a lot of guts there. And guess that's something we like as Aspirion fans. We love players who give it their all. Best of luck. Climb to the very top. Okay, alright, bro. Alright. Step back. Step back. Step back. Be gone. Be gone. I'm far too famous to be interacting with you. Be gone. Is this the first time you've seen our first team training? Yeah, I lived in Ehime, so that's why. But don't worry, you'll become used to seeing them. Used to seeing them? You see, at Aspirion, the first team and the youth team train in fields right next to each other. Bro, that has to be such a cool experience. That has to be so cool. So you'll be able to watch real close J-League's top players and those who play for their national teams. Well, it does depend on the schedule though. You'll have a grasp on both the players' daily life and their playing style. And if you're lucky, you may even get some first-hand advice from the pros. But of course, not all J-Youth clubs are like this. This is this J-Youth team's privilege. Damn, that was worded really weird. Kakui! How awesome is that? I'll be able to do whatever I want in football if I train here. Yo, I forgot Otomo was dressed like a little French girl when he showed up here. What a ridiculous outfit. Ridiculous outfit. Otomo! Yeah, and our boy Tachibana, okay? Okay, one more. That was a pretty short one. We'll do one more. 19 is, you know, that's 5 right there. So that, you know, gives us a nice even number, and then from then we can do like 5 per time. We can do like 25 to you know, it's a good number. It's a good number to stop at, I think. Okay. Soichiro Tachibana, Aoi Ashito, Asakao Otomo. Just glazing each other for passing. Don't tell me you didn't know, Aoi. I already knew we all passed the selection exam. I guess you were the only one who didn't know about it. So you really were left in the dark, huh? Must have been a really nice feeling, huh? So are you guys joining the dorms as well? Yeah, I'm coming from Asakusa, so I ain't that far from home, but I want to bet it all. I'm the same. I don't want to waste time in transportation. I'd rather use it for training. Besides, it wouldn't sit right with me to keep relying on my parents. Bro, you're a freshman in high school. You're a freshman in high school. You know what? He's got that mental dip. That's why he's going to be a pro, and I'm reading a manga about him, you know? I'm so glad, guys. I'm so glad. Meanwhile, Otomo looks like fucking Manta from iShield 21. Bro just looks like a little chimp. Hey, can you guys sign your autographs here? We've known you 3 since the selection exam and became your fans ever since. Damn, okay. As you may become Aspirion's future stars, how about you make the very first autograph in your careers? After all, it's said that the kids who manage to get in through the selection exam are more mentally prepared for achieving success. Yeah, I mean, that kind of makes sense, you know? Like, if you have the grit to get through that kind of an experience and come out successfully on the other side, it's like this is a really dumb comparison, but like, it tends to be people who go to a junior college and like transfer in to a 4-year have like much higher success rates generally, because I don't know if you know this or not, but the average graduation percent from like junior college is like 10% ish. So it's usually like the people who are going to junior college don't graduate. So If you're one of the people who does make it through that experience, you have a much higher chance of being successful post to that experience. No way, my mom taught me I must use my signature wisely so I don't go bankrupt. Yeah, dude. That kind of advice is for stuff like contracts, dude. This will become a memory. It'll be proof of the irreplaceable friendship we forged. Alright, bro, we just met. Chill out. We've hung out one other time. After having overcome the hardships of the selection exam together as one. Tachibana, you really said all that stuff without getting embarrassed? Is it fine if I just write my name? Since there isn't much space in it, can you all just write your names on a single page? Okay, alright. Soichi. Yeah, they have Kuribayashi on there too. Okay. They got Kuribayashi. Hell yeah. That's the name they're going next to, yeah? Wait, that's tracing paper. Please don't take it off. Kuribayashi. Why is this guy's signature the only one with a page of its own, unlike everyone else? That one's special. That kid is guaranteed to be a treasure in the future. Haruhisa Kuribayashi. Wait, where have I heard that name before? Bro, you were just reading the magazine about him 5 minutes ago. That's the guy. That one right there. Yeah, right there. That's him. Oh. He's an amazing guy. Started training with the first team right in his first year of high school. In the end, we're mainly fans of the main team. But the hardcore supporters of Esperion have known him for a long time. And thanks to it, there's been more people paying close attention to the younger players too. Everyone says it, that Kuribayashi kid is special, ever since junior youth. He's been regarded as an unpolished diamond. And not just for Esperion, he carries the hopes of leading Japan's national team in the future. Haruhisa Yeah, bro, he said it like that's the look of I'ma beat that bitch. That's my Baru. Oh, I remembered it just now. Ah, you guys are the three who passed the selection exam. Those two are... Right, they were part of the youth team back at the selection. It's been a while. I was playing as a defender back then, but I'm actually a forward. Hey, Asari, those three made it to the team, man. So noisy. Yuma Motoki's the name. Nice to meet you. Ah, yeah. I remember Yuma being cool as hell. Oh, a forward. I'm the guy who's gonna send you straight to the bench. My name is Ao Ashito. It may be bold of me to say this, but I'm a genius forward like the sport has never seen. Please do watch and learn. Idiot, what are you saying? You're talking to your senpai here. That's where you're wrong. Both me and Asari come from the junior youth team, up from the middle school's third year. They were a bit short on members back then, so they called us both to play that game. Ain't that right? That guy is Asari. He's half Japanese, half British. I can introduce myself. Thank you very much. I'm Asari Matthews. Back at the exam, I played as a forward, but I'm actually a defender. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. A guy who's good at football and good looking, huh? He's an enemy. Yep, number one op. Number one op. He looks too cool. He's the kind of guy who gets all the girls. Fuck that guy. He's my number one op. Is he staring at me? Well, if you made it to the youth team from junior youths, that means that the club really believes in you guys, so you have my respect. I played for Yokoyama Mushishino back in junior youth. My name's Soichiro Tachibana. From now on, we'll all be companions at Esperion. So here's hoping I can learn plenty from you two. Nice to meet you. Huh? It's past the meeting point, but there's still one of you missing. Can't get him on the phone either. Say what? We're the only newcomers here? Yeah, bro, of course. Of course. Nah, it's actually you 5 plus 4 more players who got promoted from the junior youth team. And lastly, 1 more player who got scouted. So that would make 10 players in total. But apart from Yuma and Asari, the other 4 players will come by after afternoon's practice. so I'll give them their stuff and guide them around the dorms around that time. However, I can't get a hold of the scouted kid. He's going to be a troublesome one if he can't abide by schedules. Oh well, I'm going to hand out your training uniforms now, then I'll guide you around the dorms so we can go ahead. Our uniforms? You're going to give them to us now? Right here? Yeah, bro, what? You thought there was going to be like a ceremony? But wait, I don't have that much cash on me right now. Your uniform and your training gear have already been paid for. Cleaning as well. If you hand your clothes over in the morning, the staff at the dorms will take care of it. And if it gets a tear or you need to resize it, you just need to report it to us. It will be replaced with a new one for free. Now then, so these are the player dorms. You're inheriting the building the main team used before, so you could call this an environment befitting of the J-League. There you have the dining hall, the meeting room, and a wide training room available for you to use. And your boarding expenses will be 5,000 yen a month. Boy, I wish I could live in a place like this myself. 5,000, it's like 80 bucks, right? You get an apartment for 80 bucks a month? That's not bad. That's not bad. 80 bucks a month, room, board, gym. That's not bad. That's not bad. 80 bucks a month, bro. Come on. That's pretty good. As you were told before, Aoi, you will share a room. Your roommate will be the scouted kid, but he isn't here yet. So take his uniform with you. Yeah? 2 beds and a couch? Come on, man. This is lit. Kaido. I've heard that name in One Piece. I don't know who that is, but I have heard the name mentioned in One Piece. So it has to be a cool jersey, right? I can't believe it. To think that a place which allows you to focus entirely on football like this actually exists. Alright guys, I've got to take my dog out. I've got to... it's getting pretty late. Also, I've been streaming for like close to 3 hours. My voice is starting to go out a little bit. I also recorded a few videos right before I started streaming. So I've been yapping for the past like 6 hours straight basically at this point. I'm starting to lose my voice. I still need to watch the rest of Frieren tomorrow, so I gotta end it here. But like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, if you want to keep up with Ao Ashi, if you want to keep up with any of the other mangas, animes that we're doing here on the channel, make sure that you subscribe or follow me on Twitch, or you can join the Discord, or you can do all three. Outside of all of that, I would hella appreciate it if you guys like the video. Drop a comment. If you don't like this video, then leave a comment. Let me know you hate this video. Share it to all your friends so they can leave hate-filled comments as well. And I'll see you guys on the next one.